this is Eiko from Studio Ishiwata. I'm here interviewing Shota Nakama.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, thank you so much.
Video Games Orchestra.
Yes, that's what I do.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's a pretty unique group. So the project consists of rock band and orchestra, and we do this like hybrid orchestra style of video game music. And I arrange all the stuff, all the nostalgic stuff, new stuff, and we present the live shows. And it's epic and grand. And rock and roll and
yeah,
awesome.
the fusion is really cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Really
Yeah, because
cool.
nobody else does it, and that's really like where I come from. So like I was like, no, this is the best one. Yes.
Right. So how did you first get into this? Like, what inspired you to do this?
It was something that just popped up in my head, and I was like, let's just see what happens. I want to do it in live show style, my style, and then see how it goes. And it was like I was in still college, and this was the last semester of my college, and it was like, hey friends, let's get together and do something cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it worked out great. So like since then, like we became like pro, and we toured around, and
that's great.
We've been having fun. Yeah.
So it's like a passion project that just took
So
off.
yeah,
that's
so.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I heard that you specialize in guitar. Is that correct?
Is it sorry,
Guitar.
What? Guitar, yes.
Yeah. So, just wondering, what was the most difficult guitar piece that you played adapting to video game?
I mean, I arrange everything so I can make it easy for me.
True.
But we have a fantastic guitar player who's also Japanese, Masato Ito, and he does a lot of lead stuff, and he can play like pretty much anything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and my musicians actually really they're fantastic. The bass player is crazy, and he's got the really awesome groove going on. Technique is great, and drummer is great, and so I choose everybody for specific purposes. And they are better than me, and so they can execute all that things.
So they have great synergy. And
Yeah.
That's great.
It's been great.
Probably comes out in the performance and everything.
Yes, absolutely.
And the crowd vibes off of it and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, gonna get into some video games. What was it like working on Final Fantasy 13?
13 was I had a chance to work with Masashi Hamauzu. And he's actually one of the very few composers I really respect, and he's very artistic. You can tell that he's just by talking to him, you can tell that he's very different from like typical video game composers, because the video game composers all come from sequencing background and stuff. But like, you can tell that he grew up in a musical family. His education is there. Like he went to the best music school in Japan, and he's going to like everywhere to study, and so like I don't know, like he just symphonic music sounds like very different to me from the rest of the people.
Right.
And he's got the style, he's melodic, and it's fantastic. And I got to work with him, and that was just such a privilege.
Yeah,
it was
this
awesome.
is amazing.
Yeah, and also yes, it was the first Final Fantasy title I got to work on, and it was, like I grew up playing it. So, so it was awesome.
Must have been a dream, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This music is so important in the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you mentioned 7. Did you want to talk about 7? Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited because 7 is the last Final Fantasy game I played before I came to the US, and so like that definitely has a place in my heart. And that was the first PlayStation Final Fantasy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite Final Fantasy?
Not the favorite, but it's definitely up there. My favorite is 6.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's gotta be 6, you know, because everything else is like, let's just get together and heroes and the battle with the bad guys, and that's it, really. And that's like the classic formula JRPG, but like 6 was just so dark.
Yeah.
And it just it was nothing alike. Everything else is all happy stuff.
Have you played 15 yet, though?
15, I did play, yes.
Okay, did you feel that it was somewhat similar? Because I thought it was a little bit similar.
Yes, definitely
one of my
a
other
little similar.
favorite ones.
Yeah, and 15, I couldn't play the whole thing though because I get the motion sickness.
Oh no!
So yeah, like I have to, like play just a little by little, and then like I get busy and have to
the
go on to
ending is
different.
amazing. I would recommend if you can.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched the ending because I worked in the music. So I watched the ending.
Oh, I did not know that.
I watched the ending before it came out.
So you got to work with Eiko Ishiwata?
Yeah, I'm actually so the game had a lot of composers involved actually, and I was one of the composers, and I did a lot of orchestration and arranging as well.
So which themes?
A lot of them.
Oh,
yes.
That's one of my favorite soundtracks.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. Yeah, and a lot of the live orchestra recording stuff was done by my production in Boston.
Oh, with all like the guitar music.
Well, not just the guitars, orchestra stuff too. Yeah, guitar, bass, drums, orchestra stuff, choir, and a
that's
lot of
amazing.
things. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I worked on a lot of Final Fantasy games actually.
Right.
Yeah,
so
like,
what other ones?
12 Zodiac Age, the remake of 12. I did a lot of orchestra recording stuff, and also I worked on the Final Fantasy 14 concert. I did like 4 pieces orchestration.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're very busy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. You love what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else. Kind of more questions. So, speaking of which, I'm sure you said your favorite composer was from the one from 10, but what's your opinion on Uematsu? Because he's the main reason why I got into video games in the first place when I was like 11.
Yeah.
Have you worked with him?
Yes and no. So when I did a live show back in, this is like way back. He was. I played at the annual Boston, and then he was one of the guests as well. So he came to join us on stage, and he played some stuff with. We played One Winged Angel with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like really fun, and he's like, believe it or not, he's actually like a rocker. He's a rock and roll guy.
Yeah.
And it's more fun to play with him on stage actually than like his compositions are great, and his melodic writing ability excels than anybody I guess, but like. His performing with him on stage was really fun because me and him we like similar bands like Deep Purple and like all those all rock and roll bands, and we're pretty in sync on stage about like what to do. Like we didn't have to like set up anything, we didn't have to talk beforehand, and we just knew like our instinct was just so spot on. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Wow, so you had a fun time there. Yeah, that's great. So, let's see, what else can I ask about? So, just more questions about your production. So, I'm just wondering, what do you have in mind for the future for the video games orchestra?
So we have a bunch of shows in October. We have some shows in Brazil. We're playing at the Brazil Game Show that has like 300,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're headlining that event, and also we're playing a Thai game show as well, and that's like 100,000 people event. Also. Wow. Yeah, and we might be stopping by at Malaysia to play, and also Paris Game Show might want us. So like there's a bunch of things on the horizon, and we are working on 5 different game soundtracks now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's all at the same time.
Yes, is this a secret or can you?
Yeah, it's a secret, but like two of them are AAA games, and 3 are like sort of like indie, well, big indie.
Okay.
Yeah, so things are going on.
Okay, that's great. So you also do AAA and indie games as well. So
yeah, I don't mind working on small projects as well. Like, indie games are great. I think people have high passion, and because they don't have like any political issues internally, right? It's fun people, and they're like, oh yeah, let's make something awesome together. And we have a recording session actually in 2 days from now.
Oh wow!
Back in Boston, we're gonna record for this indie game from Texas. Yeah, so
that's great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm looking forward to hearing your new lineup.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So I heard that you have a recording studio in New England.
Boston. Yes,
Boston.
We are based in Boston, and we partner with this really awesome recording studio, and we always use that studio to record for the big production stuff.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So you do most of your recording there?
Yes.
Yeah. So it must be a very large venue.
Yeah, it's big. It's a big venue.
Anyway, so thank you so much for coming here, for giving us an interview. It was very nice talking to you.
Likewise.
Did you have a question?
I just wanted, the Samurai Guitarist performed here, right?
The MIYAV?
Yeah. Do you know of the other Samurai Guitarist from Manitoba Prefecture?
No.
Oh, he's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah?
Random question. I'm trying to do a duel between the both of them, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Nice. I'd love to see it. Yeah. Nice.
Random question. Probably won't make the cut. But thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Great.
very much.